What is up, fellow vibers, and welcome back to Let's Argue. I am the boy, your Honcho, and this is Let's Argue. We are here today to just give you a little bit of sports news, just a tad bit, not to keep you long, but we got some I told you so's, we got some what the hells, and we got some him agains right here today on this episode. But before we get into it, on a serious note, us here at the True Vibe Crew Studios would like to send our thoughts, prayers, and healing vibes to those who was affected in the New Orleans tragedy yesterday. That tragedy affects all of us around the world. And if you are a Viber, and of course our True Vibe Crew members, we want to send our thoughts and our prayers to those affected by that tragedy. It is sad to say that things like that still happen here in 2025, but unfortunately, things do. So from us to y'all, thoughts, prayers, and love, 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 love. Cool. Now, with that being said, let's get into it because we got some sports news coming out of New Orleans too. Some crazy sports news, but let's get into it. I don't talk football on this show really like that because my Cowboys was basuda, my boy. We are basuta. So I don't really talk football on here that much. And if you want to know how I feel about my Cowboys, I'm telling you, I go deep into like the archives. You'll find like how I feel about the Cowboys on one of the episodes of Let's Argue is down there. I read a bunch of stuff and it was funny. People laughed. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, Saquon Barkley will sit out of Sunday's game against the Giants, putting an end to the chase of Eric Dickerson's single season rush record of 2,105 yards. That record has been sitting since 1984. Nick Sirianni, the head coach of the Eagles, is resting starters due to the Eagles securing their playoff spot. Barkley seems to be okay with the sitting, saying he had head coach even asked him, hey, you want to play, bro? And he's like, nah, I do want to play, but I'll sit if it's best for the team. So Nick Sirianni made the decision to sit Saquon Barkley against the Giants. And to me, I just feel like this is stupid, bro. What is going on? This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Now, I get it. Football is not like basketball. It's a different sport. You get hurt. And Sirianni already decided he's going to sit the starters of the team, which means he's going to sit the quarterback. He's going to sit the O-line. He's going to sit a lot of the guys. And Saquon might not be safe back there. They're going to know he's going for the record. They're going to probably attack him and, try to stop him from getting it. But Jesus Christ, man, it is the Giants, bro. It is the Giants. They are terrible. He only needs 101 yards. He's 101 yards away. This is a record that has been standing since 1984. Let this man play. Number one, it's the perfect story, right? We got Saquon Barkley, who's a running back, whose position doesn't get that much respect around the league. They don't win MVPs. They don't do that kind of stuff, right? It's all about the quarterback. NFL is a quarterback-driven league, right? Let this man play. The story adds up. He's going against his old team, a team that didn't respect him, a team that shipped him out, didn't want to pay him, told him we'd rather pay a mediocre quarterback than you, told him you don't even deserve to play in New York no more, sent him to the Eagles. He reformed that team because they kind of lost it a little bit last year. He reformed that team, gave them a little bit of identity, gave them a running attack. He has some special plays. He's jumping over people backwards and all this kind of crazy stuff. And he does all of this for the Eagles and their fan base. And then when it's time for him to do something special for himself, 101 yards away from breaking this record that stood, Eric Dickerson said, man, I don't even want him to break it. Good. I don't want him to play because my name stay relevant in this era that you have to talk about this. No, let this man play, bro. He's going against a Giants team who's failed without him, who showed him that they're a bad team. We don't even want to talk about them in their record. I don't even want to give them no clout on this show. But my man, let him play. Let him go out there in the first half, get his 101, and then sit him in the second because he's probably going to get close in the first quarter, and in the second quarter, he breaks it. You get him out of there as fast as you can, but you let him do it. This is storybook, my man. This is storybook. He's going against a team that booted him out. You let him play. You let him get the record. You let him bust their ass and show him that they made a huge mistake. My God, you know what I don't understand? I just don't understand how people sit around and say, why is nobody watching the league? Nobody takes these games serious. Nobody cares about the single seasons and all that stuff in the NBA that's going on with ratings and stuff like that. Things like this is the reason why. Because when people want to pay attention and people want to watch sports and people want to enjoy these things, breaking records are important to the fans. breaking records are things that we love to talk about, that we love to see. It's important. It's must-see TV. It's must-see highlights. It's things you sit down and tell your kids about. And you don't want to do it because I understand Saquon is a good, coachable kid. He wants to do what's best for the team. But Jesus Christ, is it what's best for the people who's watching the game? Is it what's best for the people who pay money to come to the game? And let me tell you this, Eagles. Let me tell you this, Nick Sirianni. You better make the Super Bowl, because if you don't make the Super Bowl, this was all for nothing and you wasted this man's time. So Saquon, if you are listening to me, which you are not, you already decided to play. You decided not to play, which I understand. You want to do what's best for the team, and I understand that. But y'all better make the Super Bowl, because if you don't, then what was it all for? What was it all for? What was sitting for? And I get it. They have played 12 straight games. They tired. They want their players. They want to go into the postseason. I freaking get it, bro. I get it. I'm all down for it. But at the end of the day, if you don't win the Super Bowl, you wasted my son's time, and that's it, because this is storybook. It is adding up, my bro. Like, yo, you could break a record that has been standing since 1984, and you could do it against a team that booted you out. Oh, nah, I'm playing. Y'all bugging. Get y'all shit together, bro. Come on, Saquon. This is the reason why fans be like turning shit off sometime and losing. Look at the NBA, losing fans. Like, come on, bro. I know the NFL is powerhouse because of betting and all that, but come on, Saquon, play, bro. Play. Play. What y'all think, Vibers? What y'all think? Should they play? Should they play Saquon? What's going on? Let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. All of that. Let me know what's going on. Let's talk about it. But anyways, I got a new segment for y'all too, coming at the end of the show too. You know, I'm gonna start every show, start implementing some games and things like that we could all play together, and let's argue in these comments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I named this show Let's Argue not only for you guys to argue with me and curse me out in the comments and on my Instagram and things like that, but I also named it Let's Argue because I like to supply people with information so they can go out there and argue in the bars and the streets and the clubs or wherever you talk sports at your job. And I want to give you that information that you can argue and have some hidden bullets that people don't know about. The people who only watch sports media and ESPN and those guys. Now you can hit them with, yo, but Honcho said it. Like, Honcho, yeah, bullets. Yo, you ain't had those bullets in that gun. So that's why this is Let's Argue. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for all the support. People who've been down with me since day one. Thank you. I've been podding like this for a minute now and doing sports shows like this and other things. So thank you for those hanging out with us. But we got a new segment for y'all coming up, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And, you know, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's grow this page. Let's get it up. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. Let's do it. Hit the bell for notifications. All of that. But let's move on. I don't want to keep you guys too long. It's Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Friday coming. Another Friday. Don't New Year's feel like Friday and then now we get like another Friday? It's weird, but whatever. But anyway, tragic news happened in New Orleans. Our prayers and condolences and healing vibes go out to you guys. But in other news in New Orleans, this is the I told y'all so segment of this show, though we told y'all so segment of this show, because the New Orleans Pelicans just put into the world that they want to trade Zion Williamson. That's right. Zion Williamson is now on the trading block. Zion played in a career high 70 games last season. 6 seasons into his career, Zion has not played in any playoff games. That is crazy. We all know how dominant Zion is when he plays. And the last time we seen Zion play was November 6th. He had 29 points in 29 minutes in a loss against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then after that, he left with some hamstring problems, and he has not come back since. The Pelicans are also trying to move Brandon Ingram, who's also hurt. Zion is the first face of the franchise to get traded from New Orleans. First was CP3, then Anthony Davis. Zion will be next, and what does this mean for him? What does this mean for the Pelicans when he moves on? For me, I told y'all so. We told y'all so. If you have been watching this show since day one, which was maybe like 2-3 years ago, I know I've been off and on. A lot of things have happened in my life, but I've been telling y'all that Zion Williamson will not be a New Orleans Pelicans in the next 3 to 5 years. I've been telling y'all the Lakers only because we are trying to get LeBron James out. Once LeBron James out, I feel like the Lakers will revamp that team. They're going to get some people in there that they know how to do basketball information, get Rob Pelinka up out of there. And LaMelo Ball should be a Laker. And also, I said Zion Williamson should be a Laker. Let LaMelo and Zion run together. Let them run together. Please, we need it. Let them run together. But unfortunately, the New Orleans Pelicans don't want to wait for freaking LeBron to retire, so they want to get rid of Zion now. It seems like New Orleans is just cleaning house. Ingram's out of there. Zion's about to be out of there. What does this mean for New Orleans? I say sell the team. I read off a list of names: CP3, Anthony Davis, Zion Williamson now, Brandon Ingram. They trying to get out of there. Maybe again, like all these guys. The New Orleans Pelicans, we all know that team is not a good team. It's not a good NBA franchise. They are more of a football town. That's what they concentrate on. A lot of their stuff moves through the football. Even the doctors, the same doctors who treat the football players are the same doctors who treat the NBA players, which we all know those are two different things, two different sports. The New Orleans Pelicans do not take care of their basketball team. I'm not saying they do a terrible job. I'm not even trying to say that they don't care, but I feel like it's on the back burner. Yes, they care. Yes, they give them the stuff that they need, but it's on the back burner. How come everybody there is hurt? Everybody's there not like playing together like the teams. They have good teams, but they don't come together. There's something about it. They don't care. For me, I say move the franchise to somewhere where they want it. Maybe give that franchise to Seattle so that way you can, deal with that kind of complication. Just get the team out of New Orleans. I feel like the New Orleans Pelicans just don't really add up there. They don't really care. For me, Zion, where he should go, I don't know. Right now, I said the Lakers, but right now, like I said, LeBron is still there. So I feel like you should send Zion somewhere where they care about the team, where they care about the players, where they have a star there that can show him the ropes, show him how to eat, show him how to revitalize his career because, damn it, it's time. I don't know where that is. Maybe with the Spurs with Popovich, maybe with Golden State. I don't know where he goes, but he needs to go somewhere right now. I'll figure it out. I'll give you guys a list. I usually have it, but Lakers was on like the top of my list. But send him somewhere where he can have goals, good coaching, good management, and a star player who cares, who wants to win. Maybe Miami. I'm thinking maybe Miami. That'll be a good spot for him. But somewhere like that where it's disciplined and he knows and they can teach him how to play and how to win because obviously 29 points in 29 minutes. He's dominant. We know it. You know it. Let Zion play. Send him somewhere more professional. And let's do something about these New Orleans Pelicans. Let's think about moving this team or let's do something with it because obviously they're losing star players left and right. CP3 forced his way out. Anthony Davis forced his way out. Now y'all want to get rid of Zion. These are like generational talents. Like the point guard is CP3. I got rid of him. The Brow AD, who's like a unicorn almost in the league. And now Zion Williamson, who was a freak athlete, we know, is now gone. So unfortunately for them, a little bit too soon. I gave them like 2 more years because I said LeBron got to go, but it's happening now. So where does he go? Where? And who takes him? Who? Let me know. Maybe I don't know some trades, but like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what's going on. Do y'all think Zion should leave and where he should go? Or what's going on with New Orleans? Should they get that team the fuck up out of here? Let me know, man. What's going on in New Orleans? But I don't want to go too hard on them because they had a huge tragedy over there. But we're going to come back next week and we're going to talk about Zion and where he should go and why the Pelicans should get up out of here. But, man, we're going to move on so I can get you guys up out of here. I don't want to keep y'all on the Thursday. Busy week. We don't know what day it is. Like yesterday felt like Friday. The other day felt like Tuesday. We don't know what day it is. But this is the him again part of the show. Yes, we're going to talk about some LeBron James. We're going to talk about some LeBron James on this part of the show. And not really LeBron, but we're going to get into it. But Bronny James, the youngest son of the James gang, right? Yep, because it's the girl. Yeah, the youngest son. Bryce James, the youngest son of the James gang, not named after his dad, of course, has committed to Arizona State Wildcats as part of their 2025 class. James made his announcement on IG with the caption, 100% committed. Bryce is a 4-star prospect from Sierra Canyon. The Wildcats also have Dwayne Aristotle, who committed in October. And my whole thing is, could Elijah Arenas go there too? And we get a big 3 in Arizona? OMG. Let's do it. I had said I wanted Elijah Arenas to commit to. We all know Elijah Arenas is Gilbert Arenas' son. Huge fan of him. He could play basketball. He's really good. Bryce James, I told y'all he's going to be better than Bronny. His journey is more authentic. It's more like being out of the dreams of LeBron James. Bryce kind of is taller. He's more athletic. He's more like his dad in a way, physically. And I always felt, I told everybody, like I told people about LaMelo before LaMelo came, he's the best son. I've been telling people since Bronny was in high school, look out for Bryce, look out for Bryce. And now it's happening. And he committed to Arizona, which was crazy. I thought he was going to go to Ohio. He visited Ohio, but he committed here. And it's crazy because they could get Elijah Arenas. This big three is going to be crazy. Look, with Dwayne, with Elijah and Bryce, oh my God. I'm excited. Look, I got goosebumps, but still, Bryce is the one. And he just signed to Arizona, and I tell you what, it's going to be exciting. I'm excited about the team. College basketball is getting crazy and crazy with these guys signing. I can't wait for Bryce James to show his skills because he's the best James out there. Not right now, of course, his father's legendary, but I just feel like Bronny was a little bit rushed just to fulfill his father's dreams to play. Bronny right now should still be in college. I don't think he's ready for the NBA. He's having great games in the G League, don't get me wrong, but he should be in college right now. These are his college years, but he rushed to live out his father's dreams, and I totally get it. I totally get it because I would want to do the same thing with my son. LeBron deserves it in these twilight years, but unfortunately, he's not ready for the NBA. You can't change my mind, damn it. But this is coming on the heels of course, LeBron James on his 40th birthday. You know, we said happy birthday. Did we record on his birthday? I can't remember, but we said happy birthday to LeBron. But LeBron, with all this exciting news about his son, also came out and said, you know, if he could play for another 5 to 7 years, only if he wants to. He was joking with the media. And I'm going to say, please, LeBron, please, please, please don't push this. Don't push this. He said he wouldn't. He said he don't want to, but he said he could have 5 to 7 more healthy years. And I'm saying, please, LeBron, as a LeBron fan, I know I'm wearing a Jordan jersey, so it's weird. But please, LeBron, don't do 5 to 7 more years. Give us this year and next year, and then you can retire. Like I said, go to Vegas, get Bronny over there, and draft Bryce over there. Whatever you have to do, but don't stop the Lakers' growth no more. You, AD, and Pelinka have to get out of LA in the next year and a half, 2 years. You have to go. So even if you want to do a third year, we'll give you that. But that third year, maybe the Lakers should trade you to the Warriors. Listen, I just don't want this to happen. LeBron should not play for another 5 to 7 years. Let Bryce and Bronny take the mantle, goddammit. Don't worry, Bryce is coming. Jesus Christ. I know Savannah is like, man, won't you sit down and let these kids do their thing? Jesus Christ. I don't know what goes on in the James family, but I feel like I'm a part of it because we've been running with this dude for like over 20 years. So, but love LeBron. You deserve everything you get right now. So, you know, but don't play 5 to 7, my bro. Please don't play 5 to 7. And Elijah, if you can hear my voice, I know you're not. Choose Arizona. Let's go. Get this big three popping. I'm excited. Now I want Elijah to go to Arizona. I wanted him to stay in LA. I kept telling Nova, yo, he's staying in UCLA. He need to stay in LA. This is where he belongs. Him and Juju out here would be crazy. But unfortunately, now I want him in Arizona. I'm not going to keep switching up like that. It's just that when Bryce chose, I figured it's time for Elijah to go too. So let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Tell me, am I wrong? What's going on with LeBron? Do you want LeBron to play 5 to 7 more years? Y'all tell me. Are y'all into college? You care about where the recruits go? Do you know Elijah Arenas? Let me know, man. Shout me out. Tell me what y'all think. Hit me up on Instagram at Honcho, _Honcho. You already know. Hit me on Instagram. Hit me on YouTube on this, _Honcho. You already know. I'm on everything. _Honcho on everything. Twitter, X, whatever we want to call it. I'm on everything. Let me know. Let's talk about it. We're going to end this show with our brand new segment I was telling you. We're going to put it up on the screen, hopefully, coming up. But yes, this segment is called Start, Bench, Cut. This is a segment that we're going to start to end off all our shows. We're going to put some crazy threesomes on here so you guys can know and pick from and argue it. But today, since it's the first annual Start Bench Cut, we're going to put our GOATs up. That's right. We're going to have the GOATs up there. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and the great Michael Jordan. That's right. You have to choose who you will start, who you will bench, who you will cut. You give us why. Please don't take it literal. Oh my God, don't argue like, oh, you got to cut this guy. Blah, blah. It's just a game. You know what I mean? It's just a game. It's just a fun game to say, what? What are you doing? But yes, start, bench, cut. I'm going to tell you mine's right now. I know I'm wearing a Jordan jersey. So I got to be biased. I'm not going to be biased. But yes, I'm starting Michael Jordan. I'm benching LeBron James, and I'm cutting Kobe Bryant. Please do not unsubscribe. Please do not run away. It is just a game. It's just a game. If you don't agree with me, who cares? But listen, I'm starting Michael Jordan because he's an icon. He started all of this stuff that we're doing in the baggy shorts and the, you know what I mean, the Chicago Bulls greatness. You can see where they have been since he left. But yes, LeBron James, of course, you got to keep LeBron. He's like one of the greatest to ever do it. He can affect the game in so many ways, offensively, defensively, the way he runs the floor. There's nobody who could stop him. So yeah, man, he could guard 1 through 5. If I got those two players, if I got LeBron and Jordan on my team, I'm good. Even if you say, oh, bench LeBron still has to come off the bench, and him and Jordan can still play together. There's so many rules into it, but you know, I only cut Kobe because I don't want to have Kobe and Mike. They play this kind of the same position, kind of the same way. So I switched it up. So there it is. That's my start, bench, cut. So please don't kill me. It's a new segment at the show that I think that will give us all some love and things we could fight about. So tell me who y'all chose, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know who y'all chose. Let me know who y'all starting, benching, and cutting, man. What's good? Let me know. But this is Let's Argue. I am the boy, Yo Honcho, a.k.a. your Honcho. I hope you guys 2025 has started without bang. But we're going to keep moving on. We're going to move forward. We're going to grow this page together. Like I said, been putting so many phone calls and things to bring you guys some stuff, to bring you guys new things. Can't wait to, bring you guys new things to see and new things to get, sink your teeth into this pod. It's not just going to be sports. We're just going to have some fun. So thank you guys for tuning in on a great Thursday. Man, I crawled my way into the studio today, but I wanted to be here for you guys. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And please send your healing and your love and your prayers to those who was affected in New Orleans last night on that horrible tragedy. But until next time, I'm the boy Yo Honcho. This is Let's Argue. Play the game, man. Hit the notifications, man. Subscribe, man. It's a Harlem thing, man. You already know. It's the boy Yo Honcho. Peace.